Good evening and welcome to News Today on Inside Links TV. My name is Shola Ishola. First, the headlines. President Buhari visits Lagos to commission Dangote fertilizer plants. NUC gives LAUTECH approval for 13 courses. APC appeals sack of 20 Cross River lawmakers. 18 players arrive Super Eagles camp ahead of Ghana clash. The foreign scene, Russia says Ukraine war has put her relationship with US at breaking point. In Osun in focus, Oyetola dismisses Adeleke's boasting in Osun governorship poll. Now the news in detail. President Muhammadu Buhari has arrived Lagos State for the official commissioning of multi-billion-dollar Dangote fertilizer plant at Adeleke. Buhari arrived at the Dangote refinery complex at 11:20 a.m. for the official tape cutting. The fertilizer plant was built at a cost of $2.5 billion and is capable of producing 3 metric tons of urea annually. The National University Commission has given the Oyetola University of Technology, Ogbomoso, the approval to run 13 new courses on full-time mode. This was said in a statement on Monday by the Public Relations Officer of the university, Mr. Lekan Fade. He said the approval was contained in a letter written to the Oyo State-owned institution by the NUC. He added that the letter listed the new undergraduate courses to include B.Tech Fisheries and Aquaculture, B. LIS Library and Information Science, B. Sociology, BA English and Literary Studies, BSc Hospitality and Tourism Management, and BA Philosophy. The approval also included BA History, as well as B.Tech Forest Resource Management and B.Tech Wildlife and Ecotourism Management. Other courses whose establishment also got the nod of NUC included B.Tech Consumer and Home Economics, B.Tech Estate Management, B.Tech Survey and Geoinformatics, as well as B.Tech Building. The All Progressives Congress APC in Cross River States has disclosed that it has appealed the Federal High Court judgment and also filed a motion for a stay of execution. This was contained in a release by the Special Advisor, Media and Publicity to the Governor, Ben Ayade, Mr. Christian Ita, and made available to newsmen on Tuesday. He noted that the appeal against the judgment of the Federal High Court Abuja has been filed at the Court of Appeal in Abuja. He added that a motion for a stay of execution of the Federal High Court has been filed, and both processes were filed by renowned constitutional lawyer and senior advocate of Nigeria, Chief Mike Ozekume. He maintained that following the filing of the two processes, automatically the orders of the lower court are stayed, adding that the APC members in both National and Cross River House of Assembly should go about their duties freely. In the same vein, the party has called on its members to remain calm and law-abiding, stressing that there was no cause for alarm. The party assured its members for the appellate court will do justice to the matter. In sports, a total of 18 players has arrived at the Super Eagles camp in Abuja ahead of Nigeria's 2022 World Cup playoff against Ghana on Friday, with 8 members more expected. The new arrival are Homero, Joe Aribo, Calvin Bassey, Innocent Bonke, and Emmanuel Dennis. Leicester City forward Kelechi Iheanacho, defender Leon Balogun, Semi Ajayi, Shehu Abdullahi, and Ola Aina, midfielder Frank Onyeka, and goalkeeper Francis Uzoho and Daniel Agbeyi arrived on Monday. Others are Captain Ahmed Musa, Saudi Arabia-based striker Odion Igalo, and Watford trio William Trust Ekong and Ogene Karo Tebu, who were the first players to arrive at the camp Monday morning. Eagles interim coach Austin Eguavon had released a provisional list of 32 players, with 25 on the main list, while 7 more were placed on standby. The 25-man list is expected to be prone to 23 before the qualifiers. It is still unclear if newly invited Ademola Lookman will be available for the encounter, having missed Leicester City's 2-1 win over Brentford due to illness on Sunday, with his club teammate Iheanacho arriving the camp without him. Another Leicester City player, Wilfred Ndidi, had already been replaced by Laurent Innocent Bonke after the Foxes midfielder suffered a knee injury last week. The camp opens in Abuja on 21st March with a 24-man final list for the 2 big games to be released at a later date. Nigeria takes on Ghana in the 20,000 capacity Cape Coast Sports Stadium as from 7:30 p.m. on Friday, 25th March, with the reverse leg set for the Moshood Abiola National Stadium in Abuja on Tuesday, 29th March, as from 6 p.m. The winner over the 2 legs will earn one of Africa's first 5 tickets to the 22nd FIBA World Cup final, scheduled for 14th November to 18th December this year in Qatar. On the foreign scene, the Ukraine conflict has brought Russia-United States relationship to a breaking point, according to Russia Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Rybakov. Rybakov said yesterday a note of protest was handed over to the American ambassador, noting that what was happening has put relations on the verge of breaking off. He made this known in Moscow on Tuesday, according to the Interfax news agency. To maintain talks between Moscow and Washington, the U.S. needed to stop supplying weapons to Ukraine and change its rhetorics, Rybakov said. He added that they must stop issuing threats against Russia. In response to U.S. President Joe Biden's criticism of Kremlin leader Vladimir Putin, the Russian Foreign Ministry had handed a note of protest to U.S. Ambassador to Moscow, John Sullivan, on Monday. Biden had called Putin a war criminal, a murderous dictator, and a thug. Now in Osun focus, Osun State Commissioner for Political Affairs and Intergovernmental Relations, Taiwo Akeju, has described the statement credited to the governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the July 16, 2022 poll, Senator Adeleke, that the state governor Oyetola was afraid of contesting against him as a joke of the century. Akeju, who insisted that people of the state are behind Oyetola to continue in office, added that Adeleke could not be governor since the incumbent has impacted positively on the life of the residents. He maintained that Oyetola is doing well for the people and the people want him to continue, adding that Adeleke will be defeated even in Ede, his hometown. Adeleke, who spoke at the PDP secretariat in Osogbo shortly after he unveiled Kola Adewusi as his running mate, said the people of the state have given Oyetola red card. And that's news today on Insight Links TV. My name is Shola Ishola. Good evening.